Okay, when I saw the name of this book, I just had to get it because it's so funny. This book is called Don't Call Me Fuzzybutt. I love it. Bear needed a lot of sleep. 243 and a half days to be precise. Anything less, and he turned grizzly. But Bear had a problem. He was a very light sleeper. The slightest noises woke him. Falling pine needles, rustling leaves, a single raindrop. So he knitted earmuffs and a sleeping cap. He posted signs everywhere. Quiet, do not wake sleeping bear. And he chopped down trees to make a sturdy front door to keep the noise out of his den. On hibernation day, Bear took off his bunny slippers, put on his jammies, and turned out the light. Before Bear could see salmon and honey on toasted pumpernickel bread, he was asleep. Now, Woodpecker was also having a problem. He was a master carpenter with a specialty in real estate development. He loved building houses. Every day he pecked holes in his favorite pine trees to make his perfect houses, 20 pecks per second to be precise. But lately his houses were disappearing. What happened to my rustic ranch, cozy cottage, and solar-powered duplex? Woodpecker went looking. Uh-oh, they're running around. He asked Rabbit, who talked to Mouse, who called Squirrel, but no one had seen a thing. He posted flyers around the neighborhood and even offered a reward. One morning, Woodpecker noticed something on the ground. Is that my door? Woodpecker took a closer look. Wait a second, that's part of my roof. Oh, there's the door, part of the door, part of the roof. Ooh, now we have a mystery on our hands. Woodpecker kept his eyes glued to the ground, and there he found bits and pieces from each of the perfectly pecked houses he built. And these bits and pieces became a trail that led him straight to the new door on Bear's cave. My houses, look, there's a window, a mailbox, a piece of it there, a piece of it there. All of his houses were destroyed. So Woodpecker went straight to work. Oh dear, there's bits more of his houses. Peck, 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 peck. Quiet, grumbled Bear. Peck, peck. Bear pulled the covers tight and started counting buzzing bees. Peck, 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 and peck. The last peck was the last straw. Bear's fur bristled, his brows twitched, his nostrils flared, and from his very big mouth with very sharp teeth, 42 to be precise, he roared a mighty roar. Who's the pesky featherbutt making that noise? Rabbit, Mouse, and Squirrel could not believe their ears. Bear called Woodpecker a featherbutt. Rabbit gaped to Mouse, then babbled to Squirrel. Excuse me, did you just call me a pesky weatherbutt? Asked Woodpecker, flying right up to Bear. That was not nice. No, I called you a pesky featherbutt. Now good night. Bear crawled back into bed, tossed the pillow over his head, switched off the lamp, and quickly fell back to sleep. When... Peck! Bear hid under the covers. Peck, peck! He flipped and flopped with every peck and every sniffle. Bear switched on his lamp, grabbed a tissue, and opened the door. Here, said Bear, blow your nose, stop pecking, and stop crying. But you called me a pesky featherbutt in front of everyone. Do you think it's nice to call people's names? See, it hurts their feelings when we call people names. I'm sorry, but if I don't get my sleep, I become a great snarl, big growl, grizzly, roar, bear. Well, you destroyed my houses, and if I don't peck holes, I can't fix them and become a very annoying, grouchy, pest. What are you going to do about that, Fuzzybutt? Rabbit, mouse, and squirrel cannot believe their ears. Woodpecker called Bear a Fuzzybutt. Rabbit gabbed to Mouse, who confided in Squirrel, who then babbled to Bear. I'm right here. I heard what he said. Bear stomped. He roared, and he slammed the door shut. Good night again. Nobody had ever called him a Fuzzybutt. He crawled back to bed, turned out the light. I'm not a fuzzy butt, he whispered to his teddy bear. In the darkness, there was the sound of a faint sniffle. Look, he's crying because he got called a mean name, too. That's what mean names do. They hurt people's feelings. Woodpecker quietly opened the door and flew into Bear's den. Then he switched on the lamp and handed Bear a tissue. I'm sorry, Bear. I didn't mean to call you a fuzzy butt. I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to call you a feather butt. Apology accepted, said Woodpecker. So Bear and Woodpecker put their heads together and came up with a plan. Woodpecker pecked while Bear hammered and sawed. They repaired Woodpecker's houses and moved them far, far away from Bear's den. They also made Bear a new door. Then Woodpecker tucked Bear into bed. See you in the spring. And then, shh, before Bear could say salmon and honey on toasted pumpernickel bread, he was sound asleep. Bear slept 243 and a half days until Woodpecker pecked his holes, 20 pecks per second to be precise. Peck, 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 peck. When Bear woke in the spring, Woodpecker could hardly wait to ask him something. What's a feather butt? I don't know. What's a fuzzy butt? Beats me. They didn't even know what those mean names were, but it hurt their feelings. So we probably shouldn't call each other mean names. I love you. Have a good day. And be nice to each other.